This is the first 6 from the section 6.6 worksheet. So let's start off with number 1. Hopefully I can a decent curve here. Better than I was doing the other day. So what do we got here? He's asking us to find a probability of more than 48. More than 45, correct answer. Probability of X is more than 45, correct, greater than. Alright, so I start out by dropping a vertical line, but notice I don't put 45 on this horizontal line, because for all intents and purposes, 44 is just a guideline. I want to subtract. Continuity correction tells me to subtract 5/10 and also add 5/10. Next thing I look at is which way am I going? Am I getting smaller, or am I getting larger, or am I getting smaller? Well, greater than. Well, the arrow is pointing to the right, so greater than means my numbers are going to get larger. Now the question becomes, do I start at 45, 5 and go to my right, getting larger, or do I start at 45, 5? Well, to answer the question is, does more than 45 include 45? Well, no, it doesn't. More than 45 does not include 45, so I very well can't start here at 44.5 because I would include 45. So what I've got to do is to start at 45.5 and go to my right. If I was doing this, if I wanted the exact area, this would be my lower limit, and this would be my upper limit, E99. But that's not what he wants. He asked the question: is it to the right, to the left? It gives us a value, right? So I'm starting at 45.5 and going to my right. So obviously that's letter C. Now, when you're doing this and you're finding the probability, if you pick the wrong lower or the wrong upper, things aren't going to work out for you. So this is what we're doing now, applying this continuity correction is probably the most important part. You got to have the right lower and the right upper. I mean, as far as putting in n times p for your mean, or the square root of n times p times q for your standard deviation, that's not the issue. All right, it's picking the right lower and the right upper bound. All right, so number 2, draw my curve. And he's asking us for the probability of fewer than 33 Democrats. Probability of X is less than fewer. Now, less than or equal to, but just less than. So I draw my 33, and then I apply continuity correction, subtracting 5/10, adding 5/10. All right, fewer. I'm going to my left. The question is, where do I start? Do I start there, go to my left, or do I start at 32.5? To answer that, I asked this question to myself: Does less than 33 include 33? Well, no. Things that are less than 33 are like 32, 31, and so forth. So I can't very well start at 33.5. I've got to start at 32.5 and go to my left. If I was doing this, if I was entering this into my calculator, this would be my lower, and this would be my upper limit. But that's not what he's asking us to wait. The problem is presented to you. It's the area to the left. The area to the left of 32.5, which is letter B. Number 3. Let's draw a decent curve. That's better. Not great, but better. Number 3 says at least 48. Probability of at least. At least 48 includes 48. All right, at least 48 would be 48, 49, and so forth. So it's greater than or equal to at least 48. So where I'm putting this 48 is immaterial. Notice I'm not even putting in the mean. The mean plays no part in this. I'm just going to use continuity correction. Where the mean is, I'm not really concerned with that. So, I should be calling this all the way down. Alright, so subtracting 5/10, that's 47.5. And adding 5/10, 48.5. Alright, greater than or equal to at least 48. 48 and more. Alright, so I'm going to my right. Where do I begin? Does greater than or equal to 48 include 48? Well, of course it does. Alright, so I very well can't start there. I gotta start at 47.5 and go to my right. So here again, if I was putting this into the calculator, this would be my lower limit. This E99 would be my upper. but he wants to know what area we're talking about. What's the area to the right of 47.5, letter D. Number 4. I'm looking for exactly 47, probability that X is equal to 47. These are the easiest ones. There's my 47, subtracting 5 tenths, 46, 5, adding 5 tenths, 47.5. I said these are the easiest because it's in between. Here, all the area between 46.5 and 47.5. So these exactly ones are, in my estimation, the easiest one. The area between 46.5 and 47.5. That's also letter D. Number 5. Probability. Well, first again, let me just draw my normal curve. I'm getting good at this about time. Number 5, no more than 75. No more. Now, what would that look like as an inequality? 75 is the highest number. 75 is good, but 76, 77 aren't good. So this is less than or equal to. All right, no more than 75. So 75 is good. It just can't be more than that. So it's less than or equal to. And there's a sheet, and I'll make sure I post it again, where it takes these inequalities or these phrases and translates them into inequalities. It's part of the PowerPoint 6.6. So I'll make sure I put that so it's readily accessible. All right, so 75. Here again, where I put this is in material as far as on the curve. I want to subtract 5 tenths, continuity correction, and add 5 tenths. This says plays no part in it right now as far as a lower or an upper. Less than or equal to. No, my numbers are getting smaller. Question is, where do I start? Do I start there, 75 and 5, and go to my left, or start at 74.5? To answer the question, does less than or equal to 75 include 75? Well, of course it does. So if I want to include 75, I can't very well start there because I wouldn't include it. I better start at 75.5 and go to my left. All right, so here again, if I was finding the exact probability, this would be my lower limit, and 75.5 would be my upper limit. That's out of the picture. All right, so 5, as you can see, it's the area to the left of 75.5. That's letter A. Number 6. All right, so what do we got? I said you wouldn't see any of these, but I've done so many of them right now. These here are they're almost like the exactlies. All right, he's asking us for the area in between. The area in between probability. The area lies between 18 and 45 inclusive. These are fairly simple because I take my 18 and I subtract my 5 tenths. I'm not even going to bother adding 5 tenths. I'm going to start here at this lower extremity. And then I'll put my 45. Here again, I'm not going to subtract 5 tenths. I'm going to add. All right, because I'm going from furthest point to the left to the furthest point on the right. Everything that's in between. This would be my lower. This would be my upper if I was asked that. But you can see letter C says the area between 17.5 and 45.5. And that's exactly what we got. All right, so we've got letter C. I've noticed that towards the end of these live scribe exercises, sometimes my voice gets way ahead of my keystroke, my strokes with the pen. So hopefully by me just muttering some extra words here, by now that the pen has caught up to my voice. I'm not sure that's my screencast or what's going on, but I'll try my best to make this as clear as possible. Hope this helps.